Hello? Oh, yeah, let's go. Uh, Welcome back to FPL Spad, your best place to find FPL content for the 25-26 season. My name is Spad. Today, you're joining me for my deadline stream for game week 9. I'm only doing a half an hour stream today because I'm in the process of moving houses, so I'm quite busy. So I'm not going to get a chance to really do much. Transfers-wise, I'm not going to be rolling my transfer. Last week was a shit week for me. I started a captain while I should have had Holland. Choosing Baltimore over Mateta didn't work out. Well, Mateta got a hat trick, and a Pochettino Pong got 14 points on my bench, which would have been needed on the pitch, and 9 points of Dubravka on the bench as well, where 2 points only. So out of a lot of points I missed out on, really, that would have helped me in my rank. So not really good. My rank's dropped down to 2.2 million. Not great. Salah's dropped in price twice now, so lost 0.2 on him. Holland has gone up to 14.7, so not much change there. Gyökeres down to 9. Voldemort took an increase. Foden's still the same. Ryan is still the same. Gay got an increase. I think Richard's still the same. Richard is still the same at 14.5. Sensi has, I think he's 5 million now. Yeah, he's 5 million. So not really a person to go for. So we just got to pick our team for this game week. I'm gonna have Petrovic in goal. And gonna risk a Chapong. He's been playing good. Southern at home is not a bad game. If they can continue their form, they rested a lot of their players during the Champions League game against Ajax, which was initially people thought it was a mistake, but it worked out in their favor. They still won 5-1 the game, so good piece of rotation by Maresca. We're just gonna have a look at the price changes coming on at the moment. With Gakpo most likely going up, there's quite a bit of form already, and probably one of the cheapest routes into a Liverpool attack. Really, not a bad shout, to be honest. If you don't have Salah in your team, yeah, and you could actually get 7 million, which you could spread around the rest of your team. Right now I can't do that, so no point me even thinking about it. One free transfer. And Burma Watermodern, the Bournemouth striker at 4.5 million. No surprise that people are bringing him in, because if he's your third choice striker and he gets a chance of getting starting games, like Bournemouth, a very attacking team, showed in the last game he got 2 goals on his first debut game. Not shabby in my opinion. People are dropping in Konza, Gay, Gui. Many people taking Gui out for probably the Coupier. Yeah, but Gay is down to 4.3 million. So if you still had him in your team, man, that's a big drop. So he's looking to go down to 4.2 million. Yeah, not looking good. So let's look at the points predictions right now quickly of the current week. Let's come going forward. So I'm going to do up to game week 13. 13, because that's up end of next November basically. So top 2 are Mateta and Holland. I don't think I could deny that. Like I should have just gone with Mateta last week, but no. João Pedro right now is the 4th most predicted points in attacking ownership for the next few games, 5 games. So if you still got him, I will hold on to him for this game week, especially against Saturday at home. Tottenham away. Chelsea normally win those games against Tottenham. And then Wolves at home as well, another great game. And then Burnley away, another great game. So, yeah. Gyökeres done the pecking order now to there. So Watermore's quite down the pecking order compared to other strikers like Thiago, who is quite a lot cheaper. He is getting goals for his teams. I think he is on penalty. I'm not 100% sure. Bowen is still high up that list. I'll just stay away from Bowen. They've not yet got any sort of rhythm back yet. He might get you the odd goal here and there. And Ekatike, if Isak stays unfit or if he's injured, then Etikite would be a shout. But I wouldn't be bringing him in this game week. And that's for that. And let's just go to the midfield. Refresh it. So Salah still number one midfielder predicted points, but hasn't been showing it. So I can imagine the predicted points are a bit more low down than usual. Then Saka is number two. So he's a player that I do want in my team. He's up to 10 million now. He was at one stage now down to 9.8. When most people did the wild cards, they got him at 9.8. So those are some lucky dudes. His ownership is still at only 16% really. Quite surprisingly, that is pretty low for someone who is probably the main player for Arsenal, in my personal opinion, especially when Salah's ownership has dropped below 30% now. I think I'll assume like Saka ownership would have been higher. Bruno's ownership is 70%, but he did get an assist against Liverpool the other day, which probably helped him a lot, getting points and keeping the ownership. So Mayo is like crazy bloody ownership at 64.4%. 8.1 million now, starting at 7 million. So 1.1 million increase. Got a decent home game against Forest. They did have a Thursday game, so they won't be, while Bournemouth had a full week's rest. Forest had to play on Thursday, so they will have no time to recoup from that. But then they got two hard away games after that against Man City, and then depending on what you call Villa a hard game, because they're not currently informed. They got beaten by a team yesterday called Go Ahead Eagles. Yeah. So yeah, that is a winnable game for Bournemouth, and then West Ham at home, another winnable game, and then Sunderland away, another winnable game, and then Everton at home, another winnable game. So I think Semedo is a must. I think his price will still slowly still keep going up. So let's get in early as possible. And then get out when he gets injured, really. But yeah. The next was the fifth most predicted points midfielder is at the moment Gakpo. Mainly because AI probably sees how many shots he gets to have and chances he gets to take shots on goal, is because the only reason I can see why his point prediction is so high. Like, as we saw against United, like he hit the post 3 times, got the goal, and then missed a sitter after that as well, which was probably the easiest out of all 5 chances that he had. So I can understand why AI has put him in so high up in the list. Then you got Ahmad, Mbamo, Enzo. Enzo's a good cheap one, but he's gone up to 6.7 now. Ndai, 6.5. Izar Sarr at 6.5 as well. Less than 10% ownership. So he is a real differential. Ahmad is a like high predicted points for someone who's got only 1.2% ownership. I find that quite surprising. I don't think he should be that high up predicted points in the first place. Like if you look at his previous, let's look at the transfers in. So we have right now we've got 20 minutes to go still. Still need to pick my captain. I haven't done my poll either, so that hasn't helped. Walter Martin is the most transferred in player this game week at 890k. Gabriel at nearly 500,000. Haaland at 440k. Saka at 430. Mateta at 420. Gakpo at 350. James 340. Casado 340. Rice at 290. Semedo at 270. So a lot of people already have him as the reason why we're not seeing more of Semedo's transfers in. So yeah. So Ahmad is not even in the really in people are not even looking at him. I want to quickly have a look at how many points he's made, because I don't see why people are bringing him in. Like he made 3 points, 3 points, 0 points, 2 points, 2 points, 5 points, 1 point, 1 point, 17 points so far. Yet you AI has him so high up. It's sometimes that AI is just wrong. That's why you have to sift through it really yourself. Soboslai, Eze are up there as well. But Soboslai has been Liverpool's best player this season so far, I reckon. He has shown up in so many games, played in out positions that he's not used to, and just got on with the job and done it to the best of his abilities. He scored a screamer, another screamer the other day, which was a good goal, and was probably the man of the match of that game. But I think they gave it to Van Dijk in the end. Foden's there. I'm hoping he produces a bit more than his predicted points that are on show. Like Eze's there as well. Eze hasn't been producing really. He has been producing like moments of magic for his team, but it's going to be hard to get the attacking returns when you're surrounded by so many other attacking talents. It's not the same as it was when he was at Crystal Palace. But yeah, let me just have a quick look at people's FPLs, that what they're doing as captain, so I can get a quick idea of what majority of people are doing. So let's see FPL he might have done a thingy. I think I'm wrong. So he's got Haaland as captain. He's had it for the last 3-4 weeks as captain. That's why he's gone up so high in his rank. Current rank is probably 500 million, half million, sorry. Let me just go back. So he's got Paqueta, Drisby Hall, Semedo, Bruno Fernandes, Reinders, Sensi, Gabriel, Virgil. He's got I can't say his name, the Crystal Palace player on the bench. So there's no poll on his one, so I can't check that. Let me check what someone else is on FPL. Let's check FPL Harry out. I hate watching guys. Have Raptor as well quickly. I think Raptors yet again. Raptors got Holland as captain, so as FPL Harry both as captain. So yeah, I think majority of people are still going for Holland as captain this game week. Even FPL Raptor going for as Holland as the captain as well yet again, because most people don't have Salah in the team, so it's not really a choice. They've got Saka, but you choose Holland over Saka, especially when Arsenal are playing Crystal Palace, a very good team. Let's see what FPL mate's doing, because you can't really see his team, so you have to go back. Like, he just hides his team. Probably one of the only YouTubers that does that. Like, yeah, so right now, 83%. He had got what, over 500 people watching him, and but people. So he's not showing you there. So he has pretty much the same. No Saka in your team. That must be Saka. Yeah. Don't know why the quality is not great at the moment for some reason. So yeah, majority of the people are going for Haaland as captain. Let's see what FPL Focus doing. I think FPL Focus will be probably doing Haaland captain as well. Yeah, so he's doing Haaland as captain, Pedro, Bucharest, Reinders, Bruno, Semedo, Ndai, Sensi, Gabriel, Guardiol, and Raya. He doesn't have Saka in his team, surprisingly, which is surprising because I'm pretty sure he's also fan. If you ain't got Salah on your team, like, how can you have Saka? Last game week he got 7 points Saka without even getting one attack contribution. Like, that was just mad. He got defensive returns contribution points, clean sheet, and 2 bonus points. Like, he made 7 points without even getting an attacking return, which is just mad. But yeah, so the majority of people are going for Haaland as captain. Now, do I stick with my choice and go Salah as captain? I am going to the game. So I think I'm going to gamble one more time. But Villa haven't been good this whole season as well, man. They just lost to um go Eagles, whatever it was. What was that team?
Go ahead, Eagles.
Go ahead Eagles, yeah. So Ming started, Pat Torres limbed it off. I don't know. So he didn't really start with his first team. Cash did come on, Rogers came on, Malin came on, Carmore came on, Miggins came on. Miggins. So give me a bit of hope that it won't be that easy for Man City. But they did play on Thursday. That's another bad thing. But they don't really need a rest when you only played like literally 23 minutes. McGinn played 14 minutes. Like I think Bunde played the whole game and missed a penalty. So don't think he'll be playing. So I think I am gonna stick as Salah as my captain for this game week. Yep, another gamble. I could go for Semedo, but with Sean Dyche back at the helm, if it was a Postecoglou, I would probably have done Semedo as captain this game week. But because Dyche is in there,
because Maranatha is 8.
I'm not saying it.
Good.
I'm not saying it. Yeah. Yes, I think I'm gonna do Salah as captain. Gamble again. I need to go up the ranks. So best way to do it, really. No other way I can see I could do. Yeah. Let's go back to the pretty points. Let's go to the make your friends. 13 points. So Gabriel is probably one of and Timber is someone that I wish if I didn't have Salah on my team, I'd have these players in my team because I had extra cash around. Probably has hurt me in the end. Cucurella, I had him, I took him out. As soon as I took him out, bloody gave an assist against the Liverpool game. Muniz, another good player that I wish I had. Wouldn't want him this game week. After this game week, I would probably want to bring him in if we were looking to bring him in. It would be a great signing at 5.6, cheaper than the rest of the others. Chalaba 5.1. I just don't know with the rotation risk. Virgil, James. Now I like James a lot because he plays in the midfield. He looks like he's overcome his injury problems. He's had a good run in the team now since his last injury. So he could be a killer in the future as well. Even now, this game against Sunderland, he could be one of those players to have in your team. If I was wildcarding, I think I'll be bringing James in. Yeah. Like James, Muniz. Saliba, still 6 million, but like his partner's gone up by 0.4 million, himself gone up by nothing. Like same about Richards. Richards is 4.5, while Gay is like 4.9. He's gone by 0.4, but still point, nothing. Same as Sensi says he's gone up by 5. His counterpart has gone up nothing at all. So he's probably made about the same amount of points as him as well. So it does. Let's look at the keepers. Reyes number 1, no surprise there. With the best defense in the league so far, I've only let in 2 goals in 8 game plays. So it's a pretty immense record. Then you've got Sanchez. I think it's been boosted up by this original game coming up right now against Sunderland and Wolves. Because he's both for 4, because otherwise he's not. Matched it ready because we just don't know when Allison will be back. He's 4.3 million. which is the cheapest probably keeper in the game right now, I think, at 4.3. Actually, now there are 4 million keepers, but a playing keeper at the moment, 4.3, probably the cheapest one available. Probably the cheapest route into a Liverpool defense. But as the stats show, Liverpool have not had a clean sheet in a while now. And I don't see that continuing for a while. So, yeah. Donnarumma. I still have my doubts. Still has got the mistake in him, but is a world-class still keeper. He can make world-class saves and win the game on you on your own. But at 5.7 million, it's pretty pricey when you got Rare there at the same price. And then you got Purple, Ricario, and then Pickford. Then Petric at 4.5, one of the cheapest keepers that you can get, playing keepers. So that's where I am right now. And then you got Keller. So, and then the silent keeper has gone up back to 4.6. Sales keepers dropped to 4.8. Even Ario's gone up to 4.3. But people are having as the backup keeper as Dubravka at 4 million because he's a playing keeper at 4 million. I don't think he could turn that down. His ownership is at 34.5%. Have a quick look at AI team. So the wild card, Petrovic, at least I got the right keeper for this. Now Mateta still got high predicted points even though he's playing Arsenal. Oh, my back is just seizing the fuck up. I don't know, but my whole back is just seizing up, Amric, man.
Because you did a lot of movement today.
Oh, whoa. So much to do still, man. Oh, man. Alright, guys, as not many people are joining me as well, I think I might have to call it a day early. It's only 8 minutes before deadline. I'm not really going to change anything. I'm leaving Salah as captain. I'm pretty sure everyone was going to captain Haaland. Most people will be captaining Haaland. Maybe people that maybe have Pedro, maybe do Pedro instead. But Sun do have a strong defense. There are no mugs. So yeah, you can imagine like Xhaka being up for it as well because it's all teams derby game. So most people will be captaining Haaland. Hiya, guy. Need any help, bro? Let me know. Oh man, my back is just absolutely fucked up, man.
You just stretch it.
It's called us just to happen, ever. Oh man.
The muscles, yeah.
This is what happens when you do fuck all for a whole year, innit?
I think you should lie down on the floor with your back flat.
I need some punches on my back, that's what I need.
Punches ain't gonna do it. You should try lying on the floor with your back flat. See what it does, man. Back flat on the floor.
what it is, man. These are punches on your back. That's what it is. It just punches the muscles in place.
I guess this is a interesting stream you got going on. This is what makes you famous, man.
Oh, I wish.
The back puncher. The back puncher, man.
Oh yeah, feels better. All right. Sorry guys, I'm back. Football. I feel much better now. Might have some bruises, but I feel better. All right, so that's the AI team. I don't want Bruno Fernandes in my team really. And so I rather have Casado. Really is a lot cheaper. Rondon, I think that's just to accommodate everybody else really, to accommodate Bruno Fernandes and Saka in the same team. So if I would really downgrade Bruno Fernandes and invest a bit more in my defense, really, yeah, because your third defender really can't be that bad, in my opinion. So it needs to be improved. Midfielder wise, I think the top three will be Saka, Bruno, then you get Semedo. So you can downgrade Bruno to fucking Gakpo. Saw maybe the game week after. If you're wildcarding, even Eze will be a great shout. But yeah. Yeah, Conia's ownership is 3.7. That's really low for him. But yeah. How long have we got left? We've got 3 minutes to deadline, guys. 3 minutes to deadline. Please save your teams. Let me just have a quick look at my team. Just make sure what he's doing. So, team. Right, guys, I need your help. What's going on here? What the hell? There we go. So, oh man, last week's game week rank was 9 million. Man, dirty. Need those points off the bench. Cole got at least 12, 7, 19 points off the bench, and then say 11 points from Haaland. So missed out on 30 points by not captaining Haaland. That's a lot of points. And Reinders came off on the 58th minute, which is not good. Only make it 1 point. But yeah, 1 minute to deadline, guys. Make sure you saved your teams.
So City beat Arsenal in the Super Cup.
Let me see, that's next year.
Next year.
They've already played once.
City and Arsenal.
Yeah. Earlier, it was a draw.
Was it a draw?
Remember when City parked the bus? That was at the Emirates though. Pretty sure it was Emirates.
Arsenal won, didn't it?
No, it was a draw. Yeah, played at home, Emirates.
Was all,
Yeah. That 90-minute goal, whatever, from Arsenal to get a draw. So Waldemar nearly hit the million, only 940. It's a bit off. Hopefully, he doesn't get cursed with the most transferred in player. Yeah, everything's done, locked in. Hopefully, you guys got your teams in as well. I am off. I need to do more packing. So I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. I'm my new house. Thank you very much, guys. See ya.